For Student Bodies this week, we've got a condom-related PSA coming to you from our new sponsor, Glide Condoms. And this has to do with how to choose a condom. And basically, we're going to give you advice, but it's targeted to one very particular area. In consulting with this condom company, I found out that one of the major problems that you guys have is that all of you think you need to wear Magnum condoms. Turns out you don't need to. And so we're going to talk about condom sizing here and how to choose the right size condom and why you want to choose the right size condom.
Can I go out on a limb?
What's that?
Pick one that fits your dick.
That is a good point. In general, pick one that fits your dick. But in terms of the size, a lot of these companies have different names for their different sizes, and so that can be confusing. We totally understand that. Some call the small ones snug. I think most of them want to avoid the word small because guys are not going to buy a condom that says small. But what's interesting is that the size difference from the smallest to the largest for most condom manufacturers is just about an inch to 1.1 inches from small to large. It tends to be the diameter that changes a little bit more, from 1.75 inches for the snuggest sizes for most companies to 2.25 inches for the largest, which as a percentage is actually a pretty big change.
Yeah.
And so in terms of length, condoms don't have a major difference, but in terms of girth, they do. And here's the thing. If you're choosing the wrong size condom for reasons that we're going to discuss shortly, there can be major consequences. One, it might fall off, might slip off inside of the girl, which could lead to her having to go to an emergency room, which is not the good way to end your first date, or second date, I suppose.
I'll tell you a story after
It can lead to pregnancy, for instance. So let's talk about some of the reasons that guys choose condoms that are too big. I think there's a lot of social pressure that's been put on men in America, both by the condom companies, which have been heavily marketing in recent years, especially Trojan with their Magnums, these larger condoms. They're making it seem as if that should be what you should wear. And also, lots of, particularly rappers, but also singers have been mentioning these condom brands and the larger sizes in their songs. And that puts a lot of pressure on guys. And in addition, porn. I mean, they're not exactly choosing guys with particularly small penises. But anyway, I think that there's a lot of pressure on men, but don't fall to the pressure, I would say.
It's so stupid. Why would you get, I know for a fact, I know some people who buy Magnum condoms who just don't need
Magnum
like,
condoms.
And the justification is like, it's looser, it feels better. You know, but like, the whole thing is like, I don't want to spill anything.
Exactly.
Because I can't afford it right now.
The entire point is for semen to stay inside of the condom. And if it is too loose, it can come out. Now understand, if you are on the larger size and you have not considered a Magnum condom, you should try it, because if that is more comfortable for you and it makes you more likely to use condoms, that's the entire point. If the tightness of the condom is causing you to not want to use it at all, then that's missing the entire point. And so sexual responsibility demands that you try it. But most men, very small percentage actually need a Magnum condom, and the fact that they have gone up in sales something between like 15 and 20% in the last few years, penis is not getting larger in the last few years. It's just guys thinking.
How do you know? They put hormones in the milk.
But I do have some advice for you. If you understand that, like the vast majority of men, you need a medium or snug condom, but you're still worried about what the girl will think, here's the easy solution. Buy a box of Magnum condoms one time, throw the condoms that are too large away, then buy regular condoms and put them in the Magnum condom box. And so every time the girl goes into their nightstand and gets it out, she thinks you have a Magnum dong, but you're still being sexually responsible.
That must be a pretty dumb girl if she's reaching in. Isn't Magnum just like black with gold?
Yeah,
so like, a Magnum box. Oh, a Trojan. Like,
well, they are Trojans.
Oh, they are Trojans?
Yeah,
joke's on me.
Yeah,
but buy Glide,
thank you
for
for
Christ's
ruining
sake.
the audio of the end of my little advice there. Thank you.
Buy Glide for the love of Christ.
Exactly.
Buy Glide condoms. It's better. They're better.
They are
They
better.
work.
They do work.
The other ones, they're made of toilet paper, as far as I'm concerned.
No, but you bring up a good point, actually. Glide is the only major condom manufacturer in America that has never had a recall, any kind of major or minor recall. All of the other companies have had recalls that basically mean that despite the fact that you're wearing a condom, you can get someone pregnant, and that shit's fucked up.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. So if you buy a Glide condom and email us, we will send you a perfectly good-looking photo of us signed with a Glide condom stapled to it. We'll staple it right through the middle of the condom. We'll send it to you, and you just use it.
Yes.
Or lose it.
Yes.
But that's what we'll do.
Preferably use a condom that has not been perforated by staples. But whatever.
Is that how they work?
Yeah, exactly.
Here's the thing. I'm asking for a friend. Do they make really small Glide condoms?
They do actually have snug condoms.
Like snug.
That video was brought to you by Glide Condoms. If you're interested in checking out what they've got, they are ethical, free trade, certified vegan, and they have organic flavors. Very interesting flavors, actually. And they have magnum sizes if you've still convinced yourself you need it. Now, if you check the description right now, you'll find a special promo code that will get you 30% off your order at glideamerica.com. Try it out.